If you have been betrayed before, you know that some betrayals hit harder than others. They do not just cut deep, they leave a scar that reminds you of the moment you let someone close enough to strike. For Sigma males, betrayal is not just personal. It is a direct assault on their principles, a disruption to the carefully constructed boundaries they hold sacred. Sigma males do not just brush betrayal under the rug. They remember it, not to wallow in bitterness, but to ensure it never happens again. When trust is shattered, the offender is shown the door, and the lock is changed for good. You see, Sigma males are wired differently. Their relationships are built on mutual respect, integrity, and unspoken codes of conduct. Cross those lines, and you are not just out of their circle, you are out of their universe. It is not about petty grudges or melodramatic standoffs. It is about survival in a world where loyalty is currency and betrayal is theft. To stay on the good side of a Sigma male, there are 7 betrayals you should never commit, because once you cross these lines, forgiveness is off the table. Let's dive in. 1. Putting him in situations that compromised his integrity. Integrity for a Sigma male is non-negotiable. It is his backbone, his guiding compass, and the silent force behind every decision he makes. When someone drags him into a situation that jeopardizes this, it is not just a breach of trust. It is a personal attack on his very essence. Forcing a Sigma to choose between his principles and external pressure is akin to backing a lion into a corner. You might think you have won, but all you have done is unleash a beast you cannot control. The Sigma male does not do shortcuts or shady deals to get ahead. If you ever put him in a position where he has to lie, cheat, or compromise his ethics to cover for you, you might as well say goodbye. The world respects those who hold the line, and for a Sigma, that line is immovable. Betrayal in this context does not just sever ties, it sets him on a mission to rebuild his walls, higher and thicker than before. Compromising his integrity is not just a betrayal of him, it is a betrayal of everyone who relies on him to be consistent. A Sigma's reputation is built on years of being dependable, doing what is right even when no one is watching. Tarnishing that legacy is an insult that will not be forgiven or forgotten. It is not about perfection. It is about knowing that his word is worth more than gold. 2. Scapegoating him. If there is one thing a Sigma male despises, it is being the fall guy for someone else's mistakes. Scapegoating is not just unfair, it is cowardly. When you throw a Sigma under the bus to save your own skin, you are essentially telling him that he is disposable, and disposable is not a label he takes kindly to. Sigma males are independent thinkers, often working behind the scenes to keep things running smoothly. They are not attention seekers, but they do expect credit where it is due and accountability where it is deserved. Being blamed for something they did not do is like throwing mud on a clean suit. It is messy, unnecessary, and guaranteed to provoke a reaction. But do not expect him to lash out in the heat of the moment. Sigma males do not engage in petty shouting matches or public confrontations. Instead, they will gather their facts, bide their time, and let the truth come to light. When it does, the fallout is usually catastrophic for the one who tried to frame them. If you think you can get away with pinning your failures on a Sigma, think again. His silence is not agreement. It is strategy. 3. Sabotaging his efforts. Sabotage is not just betrayal, it is war. When someone intentionally undermines a Sigma male's hard work, they are not just attacking his plans, they are attacking his character, his intelligence, and his ability to succeed on his terms. And let us be clear, Sigma males do not take such attacks lightly. Whether it is spreading false rumors, stealing ideas, or deliberately throwing obstacles in his path, sabotage reveals your true colors. A Sigma is smart enough to recognize when someone is working against him, even if they are doing it covertly. He sees the patterns, connects the dots, and files away the evidence. Once he confirms your role in his downfall, you are out, not just from his life, but from any sphere of influence he controls. But here is the thing. Sabotaging a Sigma often backfires. He thrives in adversity and uses challenges as stepping stones to greater heights. Your attempt to bring him down might just be the fuel he needs to rise even higher. And when he does, do not expect him to pull you up with him. He will move on without a backward glance, leaving you to deal with the fallout of your own pettiness. 4. Taking credit for his hard work. Few things sting as much as watching someone else bask in the glory of your effort. For a Sigma male, hard work is more than a means to an end. It is a reflection of his character and commitment. When someone steals credit for his achievements, it feels like a robbery, not just of recognition, but of the very essence of who he is. Sigma males are not fame chasers. They do not need standing ovations or constant pats on the back. However, they do expect fairness. If they put in the hours, solve the problems, and make things happen, they deserve acknowledgement. When someone takes credit for their work, it feels like being pickpocketed in broad daylight. Brazen, disrespectful, and completely unjustifiable. This kind of betrayal also speaks volumes about the person committing it. Stealing credit reveals insecurity and a lack of self-worth, traits Sigma males find particularly distasteful. They have no patience for people who climb the ladder by stepping on others. Once a Sigma identifies you as someone who prioritizes personal gain over integrity, you are effectively written off. He will move forward, more motivated than ever, while you are left grappling with your own inadequacies. 5. You made loyalty transactional. Loyalty is sacred to a Sigma male. It is not something he hands out like a free sample at a supermarket. It is earned and deeply valued. When someone treats loyalty as a bargaining chip, something to be bought, sold, or leveraged, it is a betrayal that cuts to the core. Sigma males despise this kind of manipulation because it reduces something profound into a mere transaction. For a Sigma, loyalty is a two-way street. It is not about keeping score or extracting favors. When he commits, he does so wholeheartedly, and he expects the same in return. The moment someone starts attaching strings to loyalty, trust disintegrates. Treating loyalty as conditional feels like being handed a rope that tightens around his neck the moment he does not meet your expectations. No one, not even the closest ally, gets to put him in such a position. This betrayal also reveals something deeper, a lack of authenticity. Sigma males are drawn to relationships built on mutual respect and genuine connection. When you use loyalty as a tool for manipulation, you expose yourself as someone who values control over connection. For a Sigma, that is a deal breaker. He would rather walk away from the relationship entirely than stay tethered to someone who sees him as a pawn in their game. 6. When you publicly embarrassed him. There is a fine line between teasing someone in good fun and publicly humiliating them. Cross that line with a Sigma male, and you might find yourself in uncharted territory. Public embarrassment is not just about bruising his ego. It is about undermining the quiet confidence he has worked so hard to cultivate. And let us be honest, Sigma males do not suffer fools lightly, especially those who think public humiliation is a bonding exercise. The problem with public embarrassment is that it is not just about the moment. It is about the message it sends. When someone mocks a Sigma in front of others, it signals disrespect and disregard for his dignity. It is a breach of the unwritten code that governs interactions among equals. Sigma males are not out to dominate or belittle anyone, but they expect the same courtesy in return. What makes this betrayal particularly unforgivable is the ripple effect it creates. Public humiliation is not just a private insult. It is a social attack that forces the Sigma to repair his reputation in the eyes of others. For a man who values his independence and self-respect, that is a mountain he should never have to climb. And rest assured, the person who pushed him down that mountain will not be around for the climb back up. 7. Speaking ill of him behind his back. If there is one rule every Sigma male live by, it is this. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Gossiping or badmouthing him behind his back is not just betrayal, it is cowardice. For a man who values authenticity and directness, discovering that someone is spreading rumors or criticizing him in secret is an affront to everything he stands for. Sigma males are not naive. They know that people talk and that not every opinion will be favorable. However, they draw the line at dishonesty. If you have an issue with a Sigma, bring it to his face. Anything less is a breach of trust that will not be tolerated. Gossip is not just petty. It is corrosive. It erodes the foundation of respect that every relationship is built upon. The real problem with speaking ill of a Sigma behind his back is that it reveals your lack of courage. Instead of addressing your concerns directly, you chose the path of least resistance, venting your frustrations in the shadows. Sigma males respect strength, not passive-aggressive behavior. Once he discovers your betrayal, you will find yourself on the outside looking in, wondering how you ever thought you could outmaneuver him in the first place. If these points resonated with you, we would love to hear your thoughts in the comments section. Also, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, share it, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.